Regression analysis in SPSS, we just remind in our mind that regression is basically, we can say that it tells us about the impact of independent variable on dependent variable, and it is in the case of simple linear regression analysis. So have a look in our example directly. Yes, here we are. So for example, we are having a research model having one independent variable named as stakeholder engagement and one dependent variable that is project success. So how do we perform regression analysis, simple linear regression analysis? Because it is having one independent and one dependent variable. We will go to Analyze tab, then click on Regression, and then click on Linear, and then click on OK button. So once we click on OK, we displayed four different type of variables, four different type of tables. The first table is variable interoblique remove, which shows different columns like independent variable and dependent variable. This table reflect that we are having stakeholder engagement as independent variable and project success as dependent variable, and we used inter method. Moving towards the second table, this is basically the second table, which is renowned as model summary. So this table contains some columns like model, like R scale, adjusted R scale, and standard error of the estimates, and their respective values are 0.753 for correlation value, 0.567 for R square value, 0.565 for adjusted R square value, and 1.096 is value for standard error of the estimate. How do we can interpret these values? Have a look. This is basically the second table. This table also reflects some useful information. At first, we get the value of R, that is 0.753. This value reflects the correlation value. This shows that there is a strong relationship between independent variable, between stakeholder engagement and project success, that is 0.753, which is 75%. So we can say that there is a strong correlation between independent variable and dependent variable, and that particular correlation is 75%. Next column shows R square values. R square values which reflects 0.567. So the value of R square, also called coefficient of determination, it was the proportion of variability or change in the outcome variable or dependent variable that was explained by the predictor variable. So how much R square, how much stakeholder engagement took variation in project success, that particular variation is 56%. So in other words, we can say that R square reflect that how much independent variable explain variation into dependent variable. We can also say that one or all predictor variable together bring change on dependent variable is called R square. So in the given table, the value of R square is 0.567, which reflect that 56.7% variability or change has been seen in project success due to independent variable, that is stakeholder engagement. So you can say that moreover, adjusted R square used in multiple regression analysis and standard error of the estimates used to measure dispersion regression line. So this is how we can interpret our table, that is model summary. This is the value of correlation. We are having a strong correlation with 75%. We are also having the value of R square, which reflect that how much change has been seen to project success with by having predictor variable, that is stakeholder engagement, and this change is 56.7%. So moreover, we are also having another table that is called ANOVA table. This table reflects some columns like model, like sum of square, degree of freedom, mean square, F value, and significance value. How we can interpret that particular table? So we are also having some regression values, residual values, and total values. So some of squares of the values are 505.204. Moreover, residual value is 386.264, and their total is 891 0.467. The degree of freedom is 1, and we are also having the sample size, that is 323. Mean square is 505, and in the case of residual value is 1.2, and the F value is 4.9, and the significance value or the P value is 0.000. So how we can interpret that particular table? So this is basically ANOVA table. ANOVA table, t-test or correlation are all part of simple linear regression model. ANOVA is used to analyze regression. Definitely we use ANOVA table to analyze the regression analysis. ANOVA table tell us that our model with one predictor works better than simply predicting using the mean score or not. Moreover, the significance value shows that our model using stakeholder engagement as a predictor variable was statistically significant, because we know that the p-value of our model is 0.4000, which is less than the acceptable limit of p-value, that is 0.005. So we can say that our independent variable significantly impact dependent variable. Hence, our hypothesis H1 is accepted or supported. What is our hypothesis? It is basically there is a positive and significant impact of stakeholder engagement on project success. So on the basis of p-value, we can say that yes, there is a positive and significant association between IV and DV. The fourth table, which has been shown in the SPSS analysis tab, is coefficient. So this table also having some columns like model, which reflects two values. One is constant, which reflect dependent variable, and second value reflect independent variable, that is stakeholder engagement. So we are also having two different type of unstandardized coefficient and standardized coefficient, and we are also having some sort of beta values. Moreover, we are having p values and p value as well. How we can interpret that particular table? If we can see that uh, in our coefficient table, we can see that we are having two type of coefficient. The first one is standardized coefficient and the second one is unstandardized coefficient. So in the given table, constant is dependent variable, that is project success, and independent variable is stakeholder engagement. In another column, that is called B column. This is the column B. This is the column B. Under the head of unstandardized coefficient, this is the column B, which reflects two values. How we can interpret these two values? So the column B is basically having the values of or the label for used for naming both of two our variable, that is independent variable and dependent variable. The beta value of independent variable is 1.227 and dependent variable is 0.740. It shows if we add independent variable as predictor variable, it improves predictability of the model. If we have more predictor variable, more than one variable, then it better helps to show who is significant and who is not. Moreover, if beta coefficient and t-test is not statistical significant, which means that if our value are not under the threshold limit, then we can say that stakeholder engagement does not contribute to project success, or we can say that there we do not have any positive or significant impact of stakeholder engagement to project success. So we interpret it look like very for every 1 unit increase in predictor variable, that is stakeholder engagement, the outcome variable project success will increase by standard beta coefficient. How? In the given table, we also see that beta value is of the independent variable is 1.227 and dependent variable variable is 0.740. What does these values reflect? The beta value of stakeholder engagement shows that if stakeholder engagement is increased or decreased by 1 unit, this is basically the beta value of, we can say that, independent variable. So we can say that if stakeholder engagement is increased or decreased by 1 unit, then 0.740% change will come in for project success. Moreover, standardized coefficient beta column reflects 0.53, which also seen as correlation table, and which reflect that we are having 75% increase in value of project success due to stakeholder engagement. So this is how we can interpret the coefficient table. One thing is required. The t values acceptable limit is, we can say that the t value should be greater than plus 1.96 to greater than minus 1.96 in the given table. If we can say that these our value are resides within the acceptable limits, these are basically the t value of independent variable, of dependent variable and independent variable. So these are basically the greater than 1.96, so we can accept the hypothesis. Moreover, if you can see that the significance value is also greater than 0.005 in both cases, so we accept, by viewing t value and p value, we accept our hypothesis, and that particular hypothesis reflect that there is a positive and significant impact of stakeholder engagement to on project success. So moreover, we can see that how we perform the regression analysis in IBM spaces. We have also discussed that we are also having a regression analysis. So how we can use that particular regression analysis? This is basically the regression analysis. Y is equal to a plus b of x. So what is y? As discussed earlier, y is basically our dependent variable. So in our case, project success is dependent variable. Secondly, a, basically we can say that a reflect the value of the beta value of our, we can say that the beta value of dependent variable, and b reflect the beta value of our independent variable. So moreover, the capital X is denoted with the is used for denoting our independent variable, or in our case, stakeholder engagement is our independent variable. So how we can plot these values in regression equation? Y, as we know that y is basically dependent variable, so project success is dependent variable. A plus b is plus x is our independent variable, that is stakeholder engagement. So we are just going to plot these values. Project success, the value of a, here we copy this value, that is basically the value of project success dependent variable, and 0.7 value, 0.40 is the value of independent variable, that is stakeholder engagement. So this is how we can prepare our regression equation, which reflect that y is equal to a plus b of x. So on the basis of these analysis, we can say that if we can going to summarize these tables, so we can see that first of all, we can see that we are having we have performed a regression analysis by using simple linear regression analysis method. So what does it reflect? Basically, it reflects that the correlation between stakeholder engagement and project success was statistically significant and positive, because the value of correlation is 0.753, which reflect that we are having 75% impact of independent variable stakeholder, that is stakeholder engagement, to project success. Moreover, the regression equation for predicting dependent variable by independent variable is, as we seen, that this is basically the regression equation. Y is equal to a plus b of x, and the value of project success is equivalent to 1.227 plus 0.740 into stakeholder engagement. Moreover, the value of R square of the equation was if we can see that the value of R square, this is basically the value of R square. If we can see that the model summary table, this is very basically the value of R square. So if we can see that the value of R square is equal to 0.567, that is basically 56.7% of the variance in dependent variable, that is project success, was predicted with the help of independent variable, that is stakeholder engagement. So which shows that there is moderately strong correlation between independent variable and dependent variable. So here we can say that with the help of inter method, we have established a regression analysis between independent variable and dependent variable. In our case, independent variable is stakeholder engagement and dependent variable is project success. So on the basis of this analysis, we can see that we are having 56.7% variation have been seen by independent variable to dependent variable. So this is basically, this regression analysis is known as simple linear regression analysis, where we have seen that we are having one independent variable and one dependent variable. So in the case of multiple linear regression analysis, so where in multiple linear regression analysis we are having more than one independent variable and more than one dependent variable. So have a look if we can going to perform multiple linear equation, how do we perform? So have a look. So this is basically, you can see that this is our data table. Just go to analyze, regression, linear, and then select our dependent variable. Here we are having, this is project success is our dependent variable, stakeholder engagement is our independent variable. Moreover, SPM is also our independent variable. So we use inter method, just click OK. Here we are. If we can see that this is basically the result shows that we are also having four different type of variable as in simple linear regression analysis. Multiple linear regression analysis also having similar four table, like variable intermove, like model summary, like ANOVA, and finally the coefficient table. So similarly, we can interpret these table as we interpreted it in analyzing simple linear regression analysis. First table is variable intermove move. So these table reflect what are our what is our independent variable and what is our dependent variable. So in our case, we are having two independent variable, that is sustainable project management and stakeholder engagement. Both these two variable are independent variable and project success is dependent variable. So moreover, if we can see that model summary table, so what does it reflect? Model summary table reflects that the value of correlation is 0.761, which reflect that we are having a strong correlation with the help of these two IV on project success, and this correlation is 76%. Moreover, the value of R square is 0.578, which reflects that with the which reflect that the project success is having variability of 57.8% due to the impact of independent variables like sustainable project management and stakeholder engagement. So moreover, if we can see that on ANOVA table, the value of significance is also in the threshold limit. As we know that the value of threshold limit of p value is less than 0.005. As ANOVA table reflect that the value is less than 0.005. Actually, the value is 0.000. So we can accept our hypothesis H1 and H2. The hypothesis H1 is sustainable project management is having a positive and significant impact on project success. And dash 2 is stakeholder engagement is having positive and significant impact on project success. So on the basis of significant value, we accept both these two hypotheses. If we can see that coefficient table, which reflect that p-value is for dependent variable is 3.9, independent variable that is stakeholder engagement is 16.2, and for sustainable project management is 2.9. So as we know that threshold limit is plus minus 1.96, the value should be greater than 1.96. So this value is also greater than 1.96 because the value of stakeholder sustainable project management is 2, which is greater than 1.96. Moreover, the value of stakeholder engagement is also greater than 2, which is 16.6. So on the basis of p-value, we accept both of these hypotheses. Moreover, if we can see that the p-value in the case of stakeholder engagement impact on project success, the p-value is 0.000, which is less than 0.005. We can accept hypothesis 1. Moreover, if we can see the impact of sustainable project management to project success, the p-value is 0.003. So what does happen? But as we know that the acceptable limit of p-value is less than 0.005. So here in our table, the value is 0.003, which is also less than 0.005. So we do not take any worry, which shows that this value of 0.003 of sustainable project management is also less than threshold limit. So we can also accept the hypothesis H1 and H2. So this is how we can interpret multiple linear regression and simple linear regression analysis. As we discussed the concept of simple linear regression analysis, which state that there is only one independent variable and one dependent variable. But in the case of multiple linear regression analysis, we are having more than one independent variable and one dependent variable. So we see that in simple linear regression analysis, we perform or we can choose such a stakeholder engagement as independent variable and project success as dependent variable. But in multiple linear regression analysis case, we choose two independent variables, stakeholder engagement and sustainable project management, and we choose one dependent variable, that is project success. So this is how we can calculate or perform simple linear regression analysis and multiple linear regression analysis. Here we have discussed correlation. How do we check that either the correlation is same or not? This table reflects the correlation value. If we can see that 0.761, so how do we can perform correlation analysis? Just click on that particular button or go to analyze. I'm going to shortcut bivariate correlation. So we can just select our independent variable and dependent variable. These are two of our variable and one is sustainable project management. So this just select an object. So if you can see that what is the correlation between these three value is basically 0.753. If you can see that the table. So this table is also reflecting 0.761. The correlation table shows the value of correlation is 0.756, which is approximately near to 0.761. So we can see that there is a positive association or correlation of between independent variables and dependent variable, and that particular correlation is up to 76.1%. So this is how we can perform a different type of regression analysis. And if you can see an example through an article, this is basically an example. If you can see that, please wait. How we can perform these two type of analysis, like click on analyze, click on regression, and then click on linear. So in the case, if we want to perform simple linear regression analysis, then what we select, we just select one independent variable and one dependent variable. Just click project success as dependent variable and just click stakeholder engagement as independent variable. And if we perform multiple linear regression analysis, then we also add our independent variables, how much have been decided in our research framework. For example, these two are also, this is also our independent variable, and then just click on OK. So this is how we can perform simple linear regression analysis and multiple linear regression analysis. And how we can perform correlation analysis, it is also simple. Go to analyze tab, just go to, not at this time regression, just go to correlate and then click on bivariate and just select your variable of interest to whom you are going to analyze the correlation. So this is our dependent variable project success, and these two are our variable of independent variable. So in the case of linear regression analysis, I just selecting these two variables and just click on OK. So this is how uh, the correlation table has been displayed, and this table reflect that the value of correlation between project success and stakeholder engagement is up to 0.753, which reflect that the association between stakeholder engagement and project success is up to 75.3%, which is strong, because we know that the threshold limit is of correlation is basically -1 and +1. So the value of 0.753 reflect positive sign. So there is positive correlation between independent variable and dependent variable. And if you can see that this value is started from zero point 0.7, which is near to 1. So we can say that there is a strong correlation between stakeholder engagement and project success. Moreover, these values, one one reflect that uh, one reflect that the different item of project success and the whole item of project success correlation will be definitely 1. Similarly, this also reflects that the items of stakeholder engagement correlation with its item, definitely it should be 1. Moreover, the p-value of in both cases is 0.000, as we know that the significant level of p-value is 0.005. So 0.000 is less than 0.005. So on the basis of these, we can say that both p-values is acceptable limit. So we can determine that there is established a correlation, there is established a strong correlation between independent variable and dependent variable, and that particular correlation is up to 75.3%. So this is how we can perform simple linear regression analysis, multiple linear regression analysis, and bivariate correlation analysis.